We're back at the homestead property and it feels awesome. We had a great time down in the desert for that month, but we're really glad to be home. It is super cold today. It actually snowed last night on the way out here to the homestead property. I saw snow all over the mountains around us, which is great. I enjoy the cold weather, especially when the sun is shining. So anyway, I'm back, like I said, at the homestead property today. Before we left, it was raining pretty bad before we went down to the desert, and I rushed to get these windows covered with the Visqueen. So one of my first projects is to get these windows installed, and that'll pretty well button up the major projects with this building. There's lots of minor stuff that still needs to be done. Trim around the windows. I've got to finish the battens under and above the windows as well as the door. Inside I've got to build, start my workbenches. So lots of stuff still to do. Steps up into the building, etc. But lots of other projects, as I mentioned before, that we're excited to get started on here at the homestead property. One of the big ones, first off, is going to be to demolish this house. So I did get the final sign off on the asbestos. We're completely done with that. I have to go down to the county and apply for a demolition permit, which I think I'm going to do tomorrow, and that permit will come real quick. So then it's a matter of talking to a few people around here that I know that do demolition work and get several bids to demolish this house. Another option that I have, depending on where those bids come in, is I can contact our local fire department, and sometimes they will use a house that's going to be demolished as a burn practice, and they will actually burn the house down under a practice exercise, as well as, I understand, haul all the material away at no expense to us. So we may consider that option as well. That might be kind of cool to watch. Although there's a beautiful Japanese maple tree right up against the house, and it's very mature and probably 15 or 20 feet tall, and I would have to sacrifice that tree. We would have to sacrifice that tree. I'm not sure we want to do that. Anyhow, so that's one of the upcoming projects, big one. Lots of others, and I'll get into those as the videos progress. All right, let's get going on these windows. Installing this window glaze is a tedious process, and the glaze does not like the cold. So I dragged the window out here today into the sunshine, and there's a difference of about 25 degrees between the inside of the building and being out here in the sun. So this glazing is going on much easier now that it's heated up a little bit. Well, hey guys, sorry about the short video this week. I didn't get as far on the windows as I hoped I would. I got that large farm window installed on the left-hand side. Took a lot longer to get those glass panes in and the glazing to adhere the right way. And then of course framing the window out, that opening, the rough opening was considerably larger than the size of the window. So I had some work to do to frame in that rough opening the proper way. Anyway, I only ended up getting the one window, large window done, and of course the two small hinge windows. So gonna hopefully get that other window done next week. We've got some rain coming in the forecast over the next couple of days, so I'm not gonna be able to work on that project straight away. But I appreciate you guys joining us this week. Again, we're happy to be back here in Oregon, and look forward to you guys joining us on future adventures. Stay tuned. Thanks.